We'll give Troy credit. I think they're a pretty good football team. You can't spot anybody, let alone a good team like them, 2 touchdowns, which we did on the kickoffs, and put us in a hole that we couldn't overcome. I thought we fought back. We put ourselves in a position to try to get back in the football game. I thought there was a key drive there, and we got a stop. We were down 28-17, and we were backed up, and we got a first down and got a big penalty there, and was not able to get the first down. And we punted, and they scored to go up 35-17, and then it was sort of the end. We had a couple of chances there to make some plays and just didn't do it. And it's frustrating, obviously, but I did think we played well in some areas. We had effort, we had focus, we tried to compete. So that's one thing we talked a lot about. Obviously, you can't make mistakes and beat a good team, and we made mistakes, and that's what happens. I'll open up questions.
Coach, is it frustrating with the inability that your team has had pretty much all season long, and again tonight sort of exacerbated that fact with third downs and being able to convert third downs and stay on the field offensively?
It's frustrating. I thought, I don't know I didn't look at the stats, but I know it wasn't very good. We had to go for some on fourth down and made those, so you don't get them on third, but you make them on fourth. I think if you look at them, there's a couple that we probably, that put us in some third and long. Some of those were, you had a bad second down play, and I know 2 off the top of my head, we were 2nd and 4 and ended up third and long. You're 2nd and 4 and third and long, that's just not good. So it is frustrating. I think it's a combination of, we maybe give up too much pressure on third down. We have a chance to make some play. Maybe the quarterback's not doing the right exact thing, which is on me. But it's something we work constantly. And I thought we had, last week did really well in it. And thought we had some chances today to have some positive plays, and just didn't do it. So that is a frustrating thing. And I think that's on both sides of the ball. We had them a couple times on 4th and long, and they converted on first downs. You get them off the field there, they don't score touchdowns. It's a different game. So it's been our Achilles heel all year long.
You seem to have muffed a couple of punts, and they were able to come up with that. How do you go about teaching that to your guys?
It's a great question. There's 2 of them on the ground that we had people there, and it felt like we were letting them catch it, obviously following the rules, but we weren't ready to anticipate. We just assumed he was going to catch it. We didn't anticipate that there might be a chance he drops it. And that's 2 big deals in the game where if you jump on the ball, the field position will have been big, big, and we had the ball at least in field goal range on both times. So that's a frustrating thing, and we work. It didn't like it showed up today, but we work our special teams. We work those situations. We work obviously our kickoff, but obviously we're not getting the points across the way we need to. We're not performing the way we need to.
Coach, you brought it up earlier about it seems like whether it's special teams or one day defense or whatever, it seems like there's some big plays being given up, but your team always kind of shows resolve there. You kind of talk about how sometimes it just seems like it's too little, too late, but fighting back from those deficits.
Yeah, the thing that we've had trouble with all year long is actually just continuing to fight. And so the last 2 weeks, we have showed some resolve to continue to fight no matter what the situation. So that's a positive that you can be. If there's any positive you can build off, we've continued to fight even though getting down and giving up big plays. But we have sort of taken our turn in whether giving up a big play here or having a chance at a big play on offense and missing it. That's the frustrating part, because those are things that we talk about, and details matter when you play any type of sport, but specifically college football, and especially when you're playing good teams each week. Details, little things matter. We've not mastered those yet. We don't understand. We've not figured out yet that every detail is important. Every snap is important, and you can't take a play off. And it matters when you have a chance to make a play and you look the wrong way or you miss this tackle. Those things can come back to get you because teams are good, and that's what's happened to us. And we got to continue to learn how to play clean games.
2 defensive players in Jave Brown and Quay Paul kind of went down tonight. Do you know any update on their injury status?
I do not have any update at all. I do know they were out and did not come back in, but not heard anything yet.
What has their impact on the field been like this season, and how much will you miss them on the field?
Jave's not played much. Been a little special teams role, but not much. Quay's been a starter or a top backup, and he's on a lot of special teams. So if he's out, his role will be hard to fill the last couple of weeks here. He's a big part of what we're doing in a lot of areas, so that'd be a tough loss.
Coach, I'm sure you've already addressed it a bit, but how difficult is it to beat a team as good as Troy when you allow a couple of touchdowns for on kickoff?
You can't. You know, I told the team afterwards, you dig a hole, 14 points, and, you know, the final was, what, 42-17. You take that away, it's 28-17. That game flows a little differently. We also had they muffed 2 punts that we had a chance to get on and don't get. So anytime, you know, that's any game that we've had this year, we have struggled with some types of special teams, whether it's given up, I think that's our 4th kick return we've given up this year, and whether we've not had a chance to get on the football. I can think of Louisiana Monroe, we had a chance on a punt. They dropped it, we didn't get on. Just not being able to make winning plays on special teams when we need to. So they're good, and they don't need help, but we gave it to them. But, you know, you take those away, you know, until the very last few minutes, the stats and everything were probably relatively even. I mean, it was a relatively even game. And if you have a play here or there, you know, we had 2 turnovers that were costly, and you know, who knows? It might be a different game. So one of those things you got to continue to grow from and learn, and hope your team figures that out.
Your reference that score 28-17, you got the ball to start the 3rd quarter, scored a touchdown to make it 28-17. Did you feel like you had gotten some momentum back and were in a pretty good position after that touchdown?
Yeah, we do. And then, you know, we get a spike. We spike that we act like we're in the NFL, and we get a touchdown. I get a 15-yarder, so they get great field position. But we stop them. Now, we're backed up. I think that was the key of the whole drive there. We're backed up. We get a first down. But we get a penalty. They call a high-low on us. And so instead of having at least 1st and whatever, or 1st and 10 from the 15 or 20, we end up being 3rd and long, have to punt. And the play before, we actually have a wide-open touchdown, and we mess up some blocking there. We had a chance to maybe make a huge 80, 90-yard touchdown to be right in the game. And that's how it flips, though. You know, so I was thinking, hey, we're going to take our shot. We got some momentum. It's going to be 28-23. We'll go for 2, see where we're at, and you're right back in the game. We end up 4th and 1 because of the penalty. Have to punt. They score, and you know, you never get close down there again. So you never know what plays in the games make a difference. But that was, in my mind, that was a big series there where we backed up. Even if we don't, you know, have the opportunity to score, you do get the first down. So you get 3 more plays to get the first. You don't know what happens. And we had some rhythm going, and I thought that was a big play, big time in the game.
Coach, you actually did have an advantage in total yards, by the way, at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Well, when you get 2 kick returns like that, they don't have the ball as much.
But, yeah, the difference I saw in the game was basically the kick returns and then their conversions of 3rd and longs, 4th and longs even.
I thought the 4th downs were big. You know, we had them, I think, 2 4th and 7 pluses that they ended up scoring, I think, touchdowns on, and couldn't get them off the field. And, you know, we talked about our 3rd down conversion a little bit. We ended up going for it on 4th down a few times, and had some success early. I think we obviously missed the last one there on the 4th and 4, got sacked. So, but that's a big difference. You know, I thought we had a good plan on 3rd down. We made some plays there, but we had some chances to make some more, and for whatever reason didn't make it. I know we had a drop pass on one. We had a couple issues with, I think, protection, and maybe a couple misreads there that to beat good teams, you got to make those plays. You got to make those plays.
We talked about the youth on your offensive line. How do you think they held up today? Obviously, Troy's one of the better defenses in the country.
You know, I thought there was some positive. Obviously, we gave up some sacks that we don't need to. We had some negative yard plays. I think they did some different things than Arkansas did, and it gave us some issues. But I thought we did some positive things as they continue to grow and gel. You know, the thing where we're at right now, you feel like sometimes you almost got to be perfect in everything you do to have continued drives, and you're not going to be. That's just never going to be. And right now, with the youngness, with learning each other, with us trying to figure it out, you know, you gotta play a good, clean game. And when you have young people, that's hard to play a clean game right now. But I thought they got better in a lot of ways. We're going to watch the video, and I'm sure there's things there, Alan, that we got hurt on this or that, but we'll be able to grow from that, and it'll help us in the future.
Yeah, it was tough. You know, they had a great team. I think we had a great plan going into the game, and I think you know, just some missed blocks, some drop balls, and some misreads really hurt us. I think we could have really been in that game, but obviously we gave up some big plays and stuff like that. That really hurt us. We just got to continue drives. We just can't continue getting these 3rd and longs and not convert. We got to just figure that out.
How you come out of this game? You got hit a lot. How you feeling at the moment?
I'm fine, just more frustrated than anything. You know, the season, it's tough to go through a season like this, including with seniors. You know, that scoreboard hasn't reflected the way this team has played all season, and that's the most frustrating part. Because these guys, everyone's working hard, everyone's in practice giving it their all, and that's just tough. You know, watching these guys give it their all and it just not coming up on top. And just there's plays there that can be made, and it's just one missed assignment, and it just causes things to fall apart. We just got to figure those little details out, like Coach said, and I think we're going to be a very good team.
You talk about those missed assignments, but you did have two really nice long balls to Malcolm Williams and Chris Jones. Does that kind of lighten the mood or like help you get through the next practice and everything?
I mean, I wouldn't say it does. You know, a loss is a loss. There's no moral wins here, including right now. You know, it's great to go score some points and put us back in the game, but it's not enough. Got to keep doing more.
You know, you've been here for a lot of wins, and you know you guys have 2 games left. I mean, what do you hope to get accomplished here in the next couple of games as a senior?
As a senior, I just want my team to go out, play for each other, and try to go 2-0 these next 2 games. And I feel like we've been playing hard, like Kevin said. The scoreboard didn't reflect on how we've been playing our season. But the next 2 games, I just want all the guys, you know, just go hard and give everything they got.
How do you think, you know, with all the success you guys have had, how do you feel the team is reacting, and are you guys still, you know, kind of keeping your spirits up a bit, or is it difficult for you?
I mean, it's always difficult always losing, but I feel like as a team, like we've been sticking together, staying positive. Nobody really been being negative, so we've been staying together, working hard each week, trying to work to fix the minor mistakes, and we just got to stop making them. And once we stop making them, like Kevin said, we're gonna be a great team.